much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Today, we have an NFC fighting storm between the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. In his spot on the visiting sideline, that's Lions head coach Dan Campbell. His side saw their quest for perfection end last week. Now they've got to make sure that one loss doesn't quickly become two. And opposite him is former offensive coordinator with the Lions for 3 seasons, now leading an NFC North rival, Ben Johnson. His guys are ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Welcome everybody tuning in. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here as Jake Bates is going to get this started. And we're off on EA Sports. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
Give him 24 on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to it. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Motioning the tight end now. Williams from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. We've set it down from 37. First down, here's Swift. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Going to run again with Swift. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Staying grounded with Swift. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. They'll be led out by their rookie starter out of Michigan State University.
Just knowing this quarterback in his mindset, there is no question he would give up 400-some yards he threw for last week for a W. Really, stats don't matter. No matter how productive you are playing that position, and boy, was he last week. It really comes down to finding a way to win. As they like to say, winners win in the end, and he and his crew got to get it done today.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Ready.
Another one for Gibbs. Space on the right. He's got room. Down to the 10. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions finish off their opening drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Burden now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Ben Johnson doing the last bit of coaching here as the Bears return to the field. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd down, here's Williams. It's on target to Moore. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. This one falls incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Luther Burden. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
Set, ready.
He keeps this one himself. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a gain of 22. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Here we go. Hut.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Man, he's been having a great 1st half. Really playing a key role so far in this offense.
But you know and I know what's coming, Kate. We call them adjustments, right? You hit a homer, you take that fastball deep, you're not going to see it anymore. And you get run on like this, the defense is going to make some adjustments at halftime.
And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So now they have 3rd and short.
Set, hut.
Running for the marker. It's Gibbs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Finds him over the middle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here we ready.
Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. Has it in close. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. Lions well within striking distance. 2nd and goal, here comes the option. And he runs it across, touchdown! The Lions take a second quarter lead. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. This makes it up to the 25. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Here's Williams. They set up the screen here to Swift. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. They'll come up on 1st and 10. To the air yet again. Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Cade on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go.
Running with Swift out of the gun. We'll cobble together a yard there. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and long, they're going to throw. And the Lions are there to bring him down. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack. Braden Mann on the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here.
Ready, set.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Set, huh?
A start on the ground with Gibbs. Has a hole left, room to run. There it is, touchdown Detroit. The Lions take a 13-point lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions double their lead to 14. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Good run here. Kyle Monunga. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
One of the tight ends motions right. Williams on the play action. Completed to his running back. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down. They'll air it out on third. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Swift. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Now here's Williams. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders. And
finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one right down the middle. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
What is up?
Out of the shotgun, again to Swift. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Brings it in at the 12. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. First call here coming from the shotgun. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
Come on, set, ready.
Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up fourth down. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Red 38. Set.
They're going for this. Short pass brought in. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
He's got a gain of 6 there. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. They've invested some early touches in him, Brock, and the returns so far, I'd say very promising.
Kate, I told you this story before, but it was the same play 18 plays in a row. You know, I was really good with that clipboard on the sidelines. 18 plays in a row, Peyton ran the same play. If you can't stop it, keep calling it.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Throwing now on first down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Detroit calls timeout. It's second.
Got it.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack.
Ready.
They're going to try and throw it here. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. He was hoping to get it to Isaac TeSlaa there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Set. Ready. Yellow 43. Ready.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Buying some time right. Finds the football outside. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Let's go now. Set.
They're going to try to throw for it. It's on target to Williams. And they make the tackle at the 38. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive. Sticking to the air here. Downfield, and TeSlaa has it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Ready, break.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready, hut.
From the red zone on 1st. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Green Jack down. Set, hut.
Still sticking with the passing game. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get more points to end a lopsided first half. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions continue piling on to this lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Design quarterback run here. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later on. We're right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. The Lions are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Set.
Pass play now. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Come on. Set.
Gibbs now from the gun. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow. Boys, ready?
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions grow their lead yet again. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Burden now to return it. He stopped on the run back of the 27. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And they're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go.
What is up?
Here's Swift to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
What is up?
First down, Williams to throw. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes 3, and on and on.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Good defensive effort here, drives him back across midfield onto their own side.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. He completes it in traffic. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. Chicago brings out the punting unit. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns.
Ready, set.
They go play action on 1st down. Bails out of the pocket quick. Winds up and chucks this deep right. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Set, ready. Hut.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Javon Dexter escorted him to the ground. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. That's complete to Sloan. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
They'll go play action. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. So 1st down from the 41.
Let's go. Set, go.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
And nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Set, huh?
They're throwing it. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
43 right. Hut.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Lions football, and Brock, they have got to be happy about the great lead they've built. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Down. 50 set.
3rd and long for him here. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Cheetah.
And with this lead, keeping the pedal down.
Ready.
4th down, pass coming. Completed over the middle. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
Watch the whip.
Working from the gun, Williams. And as a catch for Luther Burden. Has room down the left sideline. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears putting up points in a game decided. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Lions ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember. But as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he works his way for a gain of 4. Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Ready.
Again, it's Gibbs. Has some daylight through the 40. Again, he's got room. Into the red zone. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions continue piling it on here in the 4th. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Lions continue adding on to that lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
What is up?
Running back sent in motion left. Williams to throw on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches.
Oh, yeah, you got him. Get him. You got him.
Williams from the gun. Big strike here to Moore. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be first down Bears. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready to run.
First down, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Ready to run.
To the air yet again, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Air it out on 3rd. He'll have the first down and even more. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Ready to run.
Running behind center with Swift. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. This is Swift. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready to run.
Throwing from the gun here. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd down. Here's Williams. Throws caught. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Ready to run.
Williams to throw. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears making the scoreboard look a touch better. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Things going well so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Dan Campbell getting his Lions offense ready to go for a new series. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. Right. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Drill, 52. Come on, set. 50, green. Hut, hut.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Gets everything he has under this one. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions keep running away with this. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions tack on 7 more to their lead. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
And some solid block in there springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
Ready to run.
On the carry, it's Swift. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Ready to run.
Motion, motion, motion.
Williams to throw on 3rd. He's got it along the sideline. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Now he starts from the 6. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Lions headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. They're going to throw for it on 4th. He's got it to his running back. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. What a play to beat this defense on 4th down. 23 yards and a first.
On the set.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Set. Ready.
1st down. Play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Hurry. Hurry.
Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
Set. Cut.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That one hits for 30. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
Ready. Red. Ready.
They pass it here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Now midfield after that loss. Here's 2nd and long.
Blue. Let's go. Cut.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Here we go. Cut. Cut.
It's Gibbs on the carry. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Come on. 38. Come on.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Ready.
Bears in the nickel. 3rd down.
Ready. 45. Set.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Okay, ready?
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Let's go now. Ready.
Running for it. Here's Gibbs. This is a turnover on downs, Brock. He's out of bounds a long ways from that 1st down marker. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now here's Williams. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. 2nd and 10, still at the 28. Now Williams. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. So the rare double whammy, Brock. It's intercepted and there's offensive interference on the play, which, of course, they declined.
Yeah, we talk a lot about these receivers, right, having to fight through contact and play through penalties. Same thing on the other side. That defense has got to finish it, not just be satisfied with knocking the ball away, but actually taking it away.
So the Lions get the win on the road. And they take not just a victory, but some